Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be working on my little centaur. I got him at an event like long time ago. I had a video about getting it. So I have a purple version. So this is what it looks like. It comes in multiple pieces. So what you have to do basically is like remove the seam line, remove all the parts that have been like inside the mold when they mold it, and some pieces are still there. Then I have to make sure that it fits all together, like the head. So you have the little like head here. It actually has two faces. So I don't think I can actually glue the face, but like other part, like the body, for example, needs to be glued. This is also like the hair. So I need to remove like all the little extra part. As you can see, it's not really smooth anywhere. So I need to start by removing that. Then I need to maybe put like some Mr. Super Clear once it's all put together. And after it's done, I just draw the eyes, the face up. The head is very tiny, and it has all the details. So I'm going to show that to you from close up a little bit more. It has all the detail where the mouth should be, where the eyes should be, so it shouldn't be too hard to put him together. So let me show that to you first. So here are all the pieces, what it looks like. So like for example on this piece you can see it has some like the seam line is not so smooth. If you look at the leg here, you can see the seam line isn't smooth either. So I need to like make sure it has everything properly made. Like for example on this hand here, you can see like extra little part that needs to be removed. The body has this extra part here that needs to be removed, otherwise it can't close. So all that kind of thing, like making sure the seam line is smooth instead of being so crazy here. So that's the first step. So let me do that and then I'll show it to you when it's done. So I've got all my little parts here. I smoothened the seam line, but there is still a gap. I think it looks like it's not really in phase when they make it. And the other thing I notice is like if you put the pieces together, so if I put those two together, they don't actually match perfectly. Like there is small gap, it's not straight in between, as you can see here. So it's a little bit, I don't know. And see here you can also see like the ass has a tail and the hole for the tail is not even on both sides. So it's not really symmetrical. So if I glue it like that, there is still this sort of small gap. So I might need to get some sandpaper and like try to make it really smooth. The problem is, so on this side there is this bump here, which is supposed to go in this hole here. And the funny part is that like there is an extra hole here and here, but they don't actually have anything to match. Same for the body. You have a hole here, which would supposedly be matched with some hole here, which actually doesn't appear on the body. So I'm not really sure how to go about that. Then when you put the head together here, you can see that like the neck should be in the middle basically, but is not actually going there when you put the head on the hole of the body here. It's a little bit difficult because I'm holding the camera on one hand and doing it with the other one. So here you go. You put the body's head here, and when you put the head on this part, you have this sort of gap here at the back. Damn, focus. Okay, here. So see, you have this all at the back. The ears are well placed, but you still have this sort of gap at the back. So that's not something I can sand down without losing the shape of the hair. So I'm not really sure what to do. I don't want to lose this hole, so I cannot sand this one like down smooth. So I'm probably going to like glue it like that anyway. And maybe, I don't know, put some clothes on the centaur to hide the seam line, because it's just on the back. It's just not going to look so smooth and perfect. And that annoys me a little bit. So let's see what happens. I need to put some Mr. Super Clear on the face and draw the head. So he's going to have a smile and eyes and eyebrows. So I need to do that. So I went outside and sprayed the whole thing. So now it's on a piece of paper. I spread the body and the center part just in case I want to make some design. I think I'm going to put something maybe white at the bottom of the legs. So, and the head is here too. So now I just have to wait for it to dry. I put quite a lot to make sure it's sealed properly, so it's going to take a little while to dry, but hopefully it should be okay. And so I have all my pieces ready. So the body blushed. I have the head here. Let's see if I can focus better on it. Camera doesn't want to focus. So yeah, here is better. So head, and I did some highlight in darker purple on the hair a little bit, and I have some white at the bottom of the feet. So now I just have to put him together and glue every part. So next step. And of course I need to clean up the mess here. So guys, here is my new little cutie. So he's like a centaur in purple color, and I really like him. The gap is a little bit high, as you can see on his back. The body was hard to fix because there is no hole and something to put in the hole to hold it, so you just have to glue it. But it doesn't work also well. I actually glued the tail. I could have avoided to put glue at the tail part to have it move. I did that on the head, so the head can move a little bit. Just I have to be super extra careful with it, because if I move it too much, it actually become unclenched. So yeah, basically he can move his head pretty nicely. It can turn and stuff, so that's not too bad. Just the gap is a little bit too big at the neck as well to make him like fully like stay in place forever basically. So I just have to be careful, and I can, like, if I have another head, I can actually remove the head and replace the head, so that's also not too bad. I haven't made up the other white face that I have because I don't have any part, like I don't have any hair to put that extra head. But yeah, anyway, that's it. So I'm gonna show him to you like a little bit close up so you can see that. So he actually stands really well on his feet. He's got this position with like 4 feet straight and 1 foot bent. He has no articulation except for his head, so he can move his head. Like, see, when you move the head, you have to be careful because the head has a tendency to fall off. So I have to put it back in the hole. You can glue it if you want him to have like just one position, but I want it to be able to, like, he can look up, he can look down a little bit, he can move his head on the side, and he can turn his head if I want to. So I have like a whole lot of possibility if I don't glue the head. So I kind of wanted that because it's going to be better to take pictures. And yeah, basically that's what he looks like. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get any other. I guess that's going to depend what I found. They might be at the Aqua Garden this weekend, so I can have a look. But I'm pretty happy with him. I'm not like that good at like body blushing. I had problem with the spreading of the Mr. Super Clear. It kind of bubbled a little bit. Whoa, he lost his head again. So I have to be kind of careful with the head. But otherwise, yeah, it's not bad. And it's my first, so if I make extras, it'd probably be a little bit better in the future, so I don't know. Anyway guys, I guess that's it for today. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it needs some clothes. I kind of want to put like a headband with maybe little flowers on his head. Something like that, maybe a little bracelet. Maybe something like around his belly, like a belt or something. I think that could be cool. So that's what I'm going to look at online pictures, see how people actually dress up their own centaurs. And I'll see what I can do with mine. But I think it's really cute. It was actually a lot of fun to make. I'm gonna get like another sort of like kit like that to make. So not a centaur, but something else. So you can look forward to that in the future. It's on the way right now. And yeah. So that's it for today, guys. See you next time and have fun whatever you do. Don't forget to leave me your comment as usual and thumb up and to subscribe. Bye.